guys, I hope your week is going well. So I'm really excited for today's video because I'm going to be able, hopefully, to tackle 3 highly requested topics all in one video. And first is essentially a oily skincare routine using exclusively cruelty-free and vegan products. And tied in with that is a review of the brand BioClarity. Many of you have asked me to review. And within the contents of this review video, I will be discussing an ingredient you guys have asked me to talk about at length, and that is Centella asiatica, our go-to cola, which is present in one of the products I'm going to be using today. Now, BioClarity was nice enough to reach out to me and offer to sponsor today's video, so thank you for that. But their products are affordably priced. Those that I'm going to be using in today's video are from the Clear Skin Routine, which they offer on their site at 40% off in the 3-step system. But if you use my link in the description box, you can get an additional 15% off. So make sure you check that out. We have some rain brewing out there, so that is what you hear in the background. But for the first step in this nighttime skincare routine, you use the Cleanse 1, which is their cucumber green tea cleanser. This is wonderful. It is a gel cleanser, and this does an excellent job at removing water-resistant mascara, water-resistant sunscreen, your makeup. And I love that it's a gel cleanser. It's nice and cool going on the surface of the skin. Like I said, it's fragrance free. The green tea in this is a wonderful ingredient to include in a skincare product. Green tea, topically, at least in lotion forms applied to the skin, has been shown to diminish the appearance of pores, as well as to improve some of the burden of inflammatory lesions of acne, which you may be coping with. And green tea contains the potent antioxidant EGCG. This cleanser, you want to avoid obviously getting it into your eyes, but I find that using it to remove my mascara, I didn't have any difficulty. It was gentle. It did not sting around my eyes. The thin skin around my eyes did not burn with this. And I really enjoyed using it as a cleanser to remove my sunscreen and my mascara. Now, not a part of the routine on a nightly basis, but their clarifying mask. This is designed to be used at most maybe 2 nights a week after you rinse off the cleanse step, and you can apply this to oily prone target areas on the T-zone, on your forehead, on your nose, and it's really nice. Again, it is fragrance free. One of the things that to me sets BioClarity apart is that their products include their patented X technology, which is essentially a type of topical chlorophyllin derived from plants. And this is present not only in this mask, but also in the restore step, which I'll show you in a little bit. But topical chlorophyllin has actually been shown both in lab studies, meaning cells in a dish, as well as actual human studies, to have potent antioxidant activities, scavenge free radicals, and in people with acne, it has been shown to be helpful for the redness of acne, as well as in fighting acne and oiliness. So what a logical ingredient to include here. It contains kaolin, which helps to mop up some of the excess sebum and oil transiently. It's commonly included in a lot of clay-based masks, and oftentimes it can be used in some of the acne studies to quantify sebum production, so it's a logical ingredient when targeting oiliness and shininess. And in addition to the kaolin, this also has niacinamide in it. I've talked about niacinamide before in my other videos. Niacinamide is anti-inflammatory, it can be calming for redness, and it's also moisturizing and can impart a transient brightening effect as well. Along the lines of brightening, which you may be pursuing in an acne oily skincare routine, this also has licorice root extract in it, which is wonderful. Licorice root can can transiently stun some of the biology of how pigment is transferred around in the skin and lead to a brightening effect. So this particular mask you will enjoy doing right before you go out for the evening potentially, because it can not only help to mop up some of that excess shiny oiliness, but it also can brighten the skin quite a bit. This product does contain tea tree oil in it, which has been shown in several studies to be helpful as a spot treatment for acne prone skin, similar to, say, salicylic acid. However, people can develop an allergy to it. So if that is you, if you are allergic or sensitive to tea tree oil, be aware that it's in this mask. But otherwise, this is wonderful, and I think you will enjoy it. It also has colloidal oatmeal in it, which is soothing. Now, the next step, which you can do on a nightly basis, is to come in with their Treat product, which is a 2% salicylic acid in colloidal oatmeal. This you can use to you want to put on a dry, moisturized face to problematic areas in the T-zone where you may be having some oiliness, some breakouts. This is a wonderful product as a spot treatment for pimples because it has salicylic acid in it. Again, like everything in their lineup, it is fragrance-free, which can be really, really hard to find in a 2% leave-on salicylic acid. And this is in a very nice moisturizing vehicle. You can, I tolerated it quite well on my entire nose and forehead without any excessive irritation and peeling when I've tried this out. Do know if you are using, like I use normally, tretinoin at nighttime, that this may increase some of the irritation you experience with that. So be sure and consider that with your healthcare provider before using the two together. But I've tried this out, and it's really wonderful as a spot treatment to either acne-prone areas or to oily-prone areas. Salicylic acid dissolves in the oil-bearing gland, in the oil glands, the sebaceous glands, concentrates there, and helps to exert ongoing acne control. As a leave-on salicylic acid, the colloidal oatmeal in this makes it really, really moisturizing. And moisturizing and having a moisturizing vehicle is really key to tolerating leave-on salicylic acid formulations. And so they've done a really nice job in the Complexion Perfection Treat product. Then last up is the Restore. This is a moisturizer that contains Centella asiatica. You all have asked me if I can talk about Centella asiatica. It is a popular ingredient in a lot of Asian skincare products. A lot of K-beauty utilizes Centella asiatica. Centella asiatica is the Asiatic pennywort, which is a perennial plant. And it has been used in traditional medicine as well as Western medicine now for quite some time, both internally and topically. In Western medicine specifically, it has been examined in multiple studies. I will list references down below for its properties in wound healing and helping scars and improving the appearance of healing wounds and resultant scar formation. Centella asiatica has also been shown to increase the activity of a little molecule in our body called SMAD7. SMAD7 is something that we make that puts the brakes on scar formation, abnormal scar formation. So it has some biologically relevant mechanisms of action. It's also been shown to increase collagen synthesis in the skin and improve wound healing. And importantly, because we have several studies examining this as an effective ingredient in wound healing and in healing wounds and in scar formation, we also have data showing that, at least in these studies, there is very, very little to any development of allergic contact dermatitis to Centella asiatica. So it is a really good ingredient and it seems to be low risk as far as allergic contact dermatitis, although you can develop an allergy to anything. But Centella asiatica holds a lot of promise for boosting collagen formation, improving healing skin. It's already being used in a lot of scar creams and creams to treat healing wounds. But you can apply this last, again, to a dry, moisturized face. It in and of itself is pretty moisturizing. And you can apply it just to target areas to see how you tolerate it. For me, I just put it on my cheeks, and this potentially with use can kind of brighten the skin. In addition to Centella asiatica, it also has a licorice root extract in it, which I mentioned. It also has niacinamide in it. So this is a wonderful nighttime skincare routine for people with oily, acne-prone skin. You can do it nightly, and adding in the mask 1 or 2 nights a week at your choosing. It contains ingredients that are all logical with a track record for acne, and again, cruelty-free and vegan, which can be really challenging to find good cruelty-free vegan products out there for me to recommend. You guys know I have a hard time recommending a lot of products that contain fragrance, so I'm happy that these do not. And if you are at all interested in the products that I shared in this routine, make sure you check the link in the description box. You can get an additional 15% off. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope me talking about the ingredients and how to use them was helpful. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.